Hola mi gente, ¿cómo están? Mi nombre es Alba Mar, me pueden decir Alba. Estamos aquí para hablar de libros, algunos de ellos en español, desde Puerto Rico. Hello, my name is Alba Mar, you may call me Alba. Channel name is Seriela. We're here to talk about books and some of them in Spanish from Puerto Rico. This is going to be very fast. It's been a long, busy day. I will include all the tremors that we've been feeling here in Puerto Rico since 2:45 this morning, which is when the big one got me up. Okay, what have I been reading? What have I been finishing here? I have to thank Kay, the reader, for talking about Lynn Harris's autobiography, What Becomes of the Brokenhearted. I will link it up here. I thoroughly enjoyed that book for the 48-hour readathon, queer readathon, I think it is. And I finished his autobiography and then his first book that I read the audiobook version, Invisible Lives. I enjoyed his autobiography much more. Very rapid read. And then I finished White Fragility. I will put it up here. And White Fragility I will link. Along with that, I read an article by psychologist Deborah L. Plummer. I will link it down below, in which she says that the book, White Fragility, is like a beginner's course, racial dynamics 101. But then, you know, we need more than just that. And in that same vein, well, then I read, because there is racism in Puerto Rico and there has been a big scandal lately about a television personality, supposed comedian, that has ridiculed black activist, lawyer, candidate for the Senate during this coming election, Ana Irma Rivera Lassén, who used to be the president of our bar association and is a prominent human rights activist. She was ridiculed on TV. And that person who ridiculed her is still on TV. There's a boycott going on now to see whether he can be taken off the air a second time. Yes, a second time. Those things happen here. So I read her discussion, her speech that she gave during the first conference for Afrodecendencia in Puerto Rico, which was held in 2015. I will also link the UN proclamation. I was not aware of the fact that there is a decade has been designated for Afrodescendency around the world by the UN. I will link that down below, as well as the article by psychologist Deborah L. Plummer. And in here, well, Ana Irma Rivera Lassén talks about the importance of what she calls multiple discriminations and identities, and in Puerto Rico. Yeah, intersectionality. Yeah, that's what I've been reading. After I finished White Fragility, I finished The Wide Sargasso Sea. Let's see if I can find it. I finally finished Jean Rhys's Wide Sargasso Sea, which is supposed to be the backstory of Rochester's wife from Jane Eyre. That Rochester? Yeah, his first marriage. This goes into what happened there. It surprised me in that it was more very much contextualized. It's not just the story of Rochester, no. It's the story of his first wife starting off as a child and her relationship with her mother and what happened in Jamaica. Her mother came, according to this, her mother came from one of the French islands. Yeah. Very dark, tropical gothic, this book. Thoroughly enjoyed it. And then Annie John took me completely by surprise too, because Annie John also, it starts off as a wonderful, heartwarming, like a paradise, tropical paradise. And she adored her mother. It's like a coming-of-age story, and she loved everything about her mother and how it went sour and what happened next. Fascinating, just fascinating. It becomes dark. It starts off very light and then complete change in tone. Wonderful. I was not expecting it. Complete surprise. Yeah, so I finished those two. And what else did I finish? Cuentos Dominicanos. Cuentos Dominicanos. Wonderful panoramic view of different styles of Dominican short stories. Learned a lot. Had to go to Wikipedia and look up Dominican history for this one, and it was totally worth it. And I got to hear the word cojollo, cojollo, which is an exclamation in Spanish. Very Dominican. Yeah. So what am I going to be reading now? Continuing with Stamped from the Beginning. I am in the last part now. The last part is called Angela Davis. Of course, it deals with a lot more than just Angela Davis. It deals with everything during her time, her activism. Yeah, we'll continue and hopefully finished Don Quixote. He is going back home now, and I'm feeling sad already, and he's feeling sad too. And I'm going to be reading White Rage, hopefully before the end of this month of June, because July is going to bring a lot of things. So that's all for now. The timer's already gone off, and my phone is going to go off. Take care, everybody. Keep on reading. Cuídense mucho, mi gente. Los quiero mucho. Adiós.